Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Happiness Annie. So good to see you here. Thank you for coming to watch and thank you for subscribing. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe so that we can do this together. If this video is something that you like, please do well to like and also share. Alright, so today's video is tagged Her Story, where I'll be reading out stories from people who want for us to post anonymously, just so that we can share opinions, share advice, share experiences, so that whoever I'm reading out their story can, pick a thing or two from our advice. Let's quickly jump right into it. So today, I'll be reading out 3 stories. The first one says, "Please hide my ID. He has finally asked me to leave his house. I have endured over the years verbal abuse from my husband. Each time he gets a job outside Abuja, the next thing he is thinking of is how to marry another person, neglecting me and my children. And before you know it, the relationship will scatter. He is always calm each time he lost his job. Now he has a better job and he feels I am now bad luck and liability to him. Mind you, I am working. I do practically everything in the house that concerns food. He only brings a little, and this is not all the time. I need advice. Should I go leaving all 4 of the children with him? Or should I take my little and only girl, which is 4 years old, with me? How he is now treating me. He's now threatening me. I think that's what she's saying. Please, what should I do? I want to go and stay with a friend for a while. Is it advisable?" So, if you have anything to say to this sister, please do well to comment. I'm sure that she would find your comment useful and, find something that she's going to be doing. But for me, I would say that I think that when you're being threatened, it's not something that anybody should take lightly, right? So when you say he's threatening you, is it the verbal abuse? I understand there's no abuse that is small, right? So okay, let's just listen to all of everybody's opinion and then I can say 1 or 2 things, right? All right, so moving on to the next story. "I've been married for the past 8 years now, and since then no happiness in marriage. All I've received is beating and bitterness, insults. This man would insult my parents, how my family is wrecked, how fools they are, how they are fools," I'm sure she's trying to say. "So many insults that I can't remember. The worst part is when I had my second baby. He is now late. Sorry about your loss, sister. His mother came for Omugo, spent 8 months, and the woman fought me one day and cursed herself, not me, that she would not know peace in her husband's house, because that can never be me. And the way the house is hot and no peace that period, my husband asked her to go and gave her money, but on her way she did something that I did not, she did something that I did not allow her to enjoy her son's house. That as I did not allow her to enjoy her son's house, that's I think what she's saying, that I will not enjoy being married to her son, that I will cry more than she does, and I quickly rejected it. But after this woman left, the week after that, her son died. Everything started crumbling. I mean, the sister who is writing, her son died. Sorry, I don't know how to put my in those kind of adjectives. So I could remember when she came for this Omugo, my uncle gave my husband a contract. He worked and he paid him. Did you know that my husband entered one chance and they collected every dime of the money and left him with nothing? I entered prayer level. Sometimes I will fast 3 days, 7 days without eating, and I pray and prayed. Things will become normal. My sisters, after all, this man will carry the money. That's pidgin now. He'll carry the money, they sleep for hotel. 3 to 7 days, he will not come home until he has spent the money finished. Meanwhile, I have begged the mother severally, and she said she has forgiven. What situation now is that for the past 4 years, this man don't have any job. Now me, they care for the family with my little earnings from my hair business. Now he said I should pack my children and leave, that I am the one behind his predicament. That's a lot. And for me, beating is a no. No matter what anybody says, I just feel that, nobody should endure being beaten, right? So, but we'll listen to every other person and see what they want to say. Okay, this other sister says, good afternoon, boss lady. How are you and your family doing? My boss, I am so emotional right now reading the anonymous post made by you yesterday. Okay, so I'll just go right into what her story is. April 1st, 2024 made it 11 years of marriage, struggling, hustling, suffering, and packing in the name, suffering and lacking, I think, in the name of marriage with 3 cute guys. Congratulations on your sons. I suffered through school, worked and quit just because I was underpaid and not even having time for my kids, and went into business. Her husband, hardly provide anything for the children. And he hardly provide anything for the children and I, but he can demand for sex like kilo day. Now once in a month or twice in a month, he can decide to give us 1.5 or highest 2K. And before he stretches his hand, he expects you to start thanking him. I be graduate, but nothing I know they do once is legit. No hustler. Now hustler be my second name self. I popular for my side because of my hustling spirit. Other men point me out to their wives as case study, but no appreciation from my husband. He can sit down from morning till night to yab me. He know they responsible, but he is authoritative. Waiting him, they tell me for mouth, they smell for ear. I have developed thick skin to his troubles, but emotionally, I day down. He is always saying I want to kill him because since weeks now, I know allow him sleep with me. And that's one now waiting with they fight for now. He comes say since 11 years, I have never allowed him to enjoy sex, so I should leave his house. House where I hustle, join and build. Now me do more spending, including the tiling, painting, and finishing. In fact, I know fit talk all I don't see for my marriage. I don't graduate from reporting to family. Thought of divorce last year, but changed my mind because I don't really know my dad. He died early and my mom took care of us. I miss my dad a lot, so I don't want my children to experience the same thing. For that, I have decided to double my hustle. I can do anything legit to see my boys great. He does business, but to give me capital for my own business, no problem. All I have achieved, and I have now God and my hustle, no support from anyone. I don't want to even do as if he exists. Still, him go still find something to nag about. People don't even know wetin I go through because I dey hustle. If you see my children, you go say, ha, the man is caring. Now person borrow me 500K since 6 months, which I'll be due to pay next month. And my boss, I'm happy to say I don't already get the money ready safe. I just dey pray make she still lend me small out of it again so I can continue my life. May God come through for women going through hell like this in the name of marriage. Sorry for bugging you with my wahala. No, you're not bugging me. Thanks for sharing with me. And I hope that everybody who have listened to these stories have 1 or 2 things to say to these women, just so that they can, we can constantly learn, unlearn, and then relearn. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to your comments, your advice, and what you have to share. If you would want to send me a message so that I can read it out here, send a message to hello@happinessani.org or .com, sorry, and I will be glad to read out your message. All right, like always, I love you. God bless you. Bye.